I'm going to show you how to use acrylic paint to dye your muslin fabric. And it doesn't matter which muslin that you use. You could even use Osnaburg. And I have 1 yard of it here. I pre-washed this in cold water and let it dry on a hanger. Let me show you. Just put it on a hanger and let it dry. And then I filled my basin up with some cold water. And this is clean. It's just my paint basin, so you'll have to excuse the stains. We do our tie-dyeing in here also. And anything I use for my acrylic dyes, I use this work area. For this project, it's going to be the Apple Barrel 20521E Nutmeg Brown. And it's a matte acrylic paint, quick drying, easy cleanup. And that's all I'm going to use right now with some water. So give me just a second. So all I'm going to do is submerge this 1 yard of muslin in here. And I pretty much get the fabric saturated. Wring it out. You don't want it dripping wet. Just do your best to wring it out. And you can use smaller pieces of muslin. It's just this particular project, sorry, my ring is stuck, is kind of large. So what you see is I have about 1 cup of water in here. And I'm going to squirt the paint inside the water. And I probably will use an entire bottle. This is 2 ounces in here. Doesn't look pretty, I know. All right. Goodness. Terrible color, terrible sound right now. All right. And so what you'll do is you will take this paint. I promise the project will be really, really cute once it's done. Now, Apple Barrel offers several different colors of brown. And for this project, you can pretty much pick any color brown that you would like. I just happen to have this color handy in my stash. And now you want to unfold your fabric and see how there's some white spots still. You can leave it like that if you want. I probably won't do that because I'm making a gingerbread boy and gingerbread girl. Primitive stuffy is what they're called. All right, now I'm going to turn my water on. And can you see inside the tub? I'm not putting the water, come closer. I'm not putting this water in the tub, the shoebox with this. It's running next to it for a reason. I can add it as I need. And then I'm just going to take the lid off this paint. Are you able to see this in my gloves? Pop. Add a little water. And then I'm going to add water to my hand and rub this throughout. And I'm not really afraid to make a mess, honestly. When I dye my own fabric, it does not bother me. I'm hoping to have a complete series on my YouTube channel with all of the fabric dyeing that I've used and show you more of the process on how I do this. All right, I'm going to rinse my hand off for just a second. All right, stand up a little bit. Sorry, talking to my camera woman here. The camera woman today is my daughter, Angelica.
Hi.
And she is a blogger. She's been blogging as part of her rehab for learning disabilities. Something I taught her years and years and years ago. All right, at this point, I like this color of brown for my gingerbread boy. I'm going to leave it like this and let it dry, and then we'll come back and I'll show you the second step. You push stop now. Okay. So we originally put nutmeg brown acrylic paint and some water, and we let it dry. It took about an hour, and this is 1 yard of muslin. So now what I'm going to do for the second coat is I'm going to mix some of the all-purpose textile medium paint medium here and the extreme glitter hologram. This is by Folk Art. This is by Anita's, and you can see the link in the description below. So basically I'm going to mix some medium with the glitter, re-dip it in the brown water, and then lay it back out to dry for a little bit. You can go ahead and push it. So I'm going to use some binder clips I bought at the Dollar Tree, and I'm going to just clip the wet painted fabric onto the lawn chair. I don't have a clothesline. If you have a clothesline, you can definitely do that. But I like to air dry my painted fabric. So here, hold these for me. Thank you. And I'll just show you how I put these on if you're stuck improvising like me. I just don't want the wind to blow my fabric away. You probably don't need too many binder clips on here. And just set a timer on your cell phone for 1 hour and label it check fabric. Otherwise you might do what I've done in the past and leave it out all night and your neighbors find it in their front yard. And so my neighbors were very kind when that happened, but I was quite embarrassed explaining why I had fabric laying in their yard. This is the next day. After allowing the fabric to come to my house temperature, room temperature, overnight, I went ahead and started ironing out as many of the wrinkles as I could, but still wanted to keep some of the wrinkles in the fabric to make it look like it's aged. And as you see in the finished project, you'll see very few of the wrinkles in it. If you are a primitive lover that likes lots of wrinkles and a more worn look, then you're going to want to iron less or on a lower temperature. I want to show you, you can see this has been ironed and this has not. So if this is the look you want to go with, then you don't need to iron it at all. But I prefer this look for the project. Let's see. All right, there you go. Are you able to see that better? And this was not, and I'm going to go ahead and finish ironing the rest of the fabric. This is the adorable original gingerbread man, and you can find him in my Etsy shop. I hope you enjoyed the video. Thank you guys.